Hey, if you've been feeling overwhelmed, or maybe you're feeling stuck, or you're having trouble like reaching that goal, or maybe just getting visible, this is something that I'm hearing with my private clients, and I wanted to come on and share this video with my email list. So it's been happening a lot lately. Like we are literally at the halfway mark in this year. And I wanted to share with you that what we're focusing on, actually helps us with how we interpret things. So I want to like change that meaning about what you're seeing so that it's almost like putting on a different pair of glasses. If you happen to wear regular glasses, it would be like putting on somebody else's prescription. It would look different. And when things look different, we put new meaning. And this is all about neuroscience. So what you're looking at, what you focus on, we give meaning to. And we give meaning to things based on our experience, based on what's happened to us before. Our brains, thank you, brains. This is all about neuroscience because there's different parts of our brains and they all work together. Well, different parts of our brain are there to filter out information. It's to keep us safe. Remember, if you've ever been on any of my private trainings, our brains have three questions in mind. Should I run away from this? Be afraid of it. Should I kill it? Should I just squash this? Or should I mate with this? Do I like this? Do I want to stick around? Those three questions are constantly going through the filtering systems of our brain. So how do we use this information? It's about looking at what's going on. What's the meaning that we are attaching to this? Because whatever that meaning is, then results in an action. How we react or act accordingly, based on what the meaning is. So for example, two people go to the same movie, but they have two different experiences in watching that movie. And some people are going to be like, oh my God, it was the best thing that I've ever seen. Raving about the actors and the actresses, and another person be like, it was okay. Why is that? It depends on a lot of things. Their taste in movies, their past experiences. Like I can honestly share with you that I watched a movie on a plane while I was crossing the country. I was crossing the country for a very stressful situation. Now, this movie has gotten rave reviews. I've watched it again. But you know what happens? Every time I watch it again, I remember that plane trip out west. And that's so even as good as the movie is, it's never going to be good for me because of my past experience. And I'm not going to share what the name of the movie is or what the stressful situation was, but we just make up these stories about what things mean. So what I want you to do is to actually change those meanings. Instead of letting our brains decipher hey, oh, warning, this is bad. Because what happens when our brain senses that something is bad, and that's in this, it's like a small part of the inside of our brain. This right up here, our prefrontal cortex, is our executive decision maker. When our brains determine that something is scary, or I need to, do I need to run away? Do I need to kill this? Blood flow actually decreases to your executive decision center. And what happens is, and then you feel frozen, you feel overwhelmed, you feel I'm not good enough, I can't get visible. This is why I never reach my goals. Excuse me. As you can see, I'm totally doing this live. And when you ask better questions to get over what that meaning is, then the blood will flow to the prefrontal cortex and you'll make better decisions. So let me explain this a little bit further. Let me give you a real life example. Your spouse comes home, had a bad day, and snaps at you or the kids right away. Now, you can be having oh my God, he or she is mad at me. And then that's going to impact like how you go about your day. And that's blood flow not going to the prefrontal cortex. But if you like, you take a deep breath and say to yourself, I'm taking this personal, but is it really for me to take personal? Is his bad day, him or her walking in the door, are they mad because of what I just did? I don't think so. To be able to make that interpretation, you get on a sales call, they say no. Did you interpret that as that means I'm bad at what I do? Does that mean that validates who you are? Absolutely not. So to be able to ask that question to yourself, like, am I taking this personal? Yeah, I think I am. How should I take this information? What's a better way to interpret this that is going to empower me instead of dispowering me? How should I interpret this information so that it moves me forward versus pushes me back or holds me back? Take that deep breath, that prefrontal cortex will get blood flow and you will have a better answer, which means you'll have a better meaning. So I'd love for you to apply this. This is a YouTube video. Please hit subscribe if you want to know when I've got new videos, and I've got new videos that are coming up every single week. So feel free to comment down below or head on back to the email where you got the link for this. And I'd love to know what you think, because if you send me an email, chances are you're going to hear back from me. So today I just want you to ask yourself, better questions so that you interpret things a little bit differently so that you can move forward and not stay backwards. Use our brains. Let's just like hack our brains, to work for us and not against us. I'm Laurie-Ann, and I'll catch you next time.